JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Wrap-Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap-Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
And a good Saturday afternoon to everybody. It is time for Greensburg Pirate basketball tonight, this afternoon.
Today or whatever you call
it.
Well,
yeah, one of those, all of the above. This afternoon, the Pirates looking to clinch the EIAC championship outright with still another conference game to go next week. Greensburg basketball. Oh, did I say that we're facing Batesville?
Batesville, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I took my meds this morning, so I should be all right. Anyway, Greensburg Pirate basketball brought to you by H&R Block, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Stone's Farm Service, Kennelly and Daughters, Napoleon State Bank, Big Sky Steakhouse, Dorflinger Insurance, Best Excavating, Acre Automotive Group, Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Byright Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Walters Tire, JC Bank, Hamilton and Tebby Law Office, Morning Breeze Retirement and Healthcare Facility, Tree City Needful Things, welcoming new vendors, Rush Hubler Ford, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, Fleetwood Chevrolet, Fry's A&W, Randy Shetmer, Trey Shetmer, Mike Nobby, and Tom Fleming here. You never know what you're going to get when it's a Greensburg-Batesville game.
No, you don't. It should be a good one. Last time they played, it was a tough game for Greensburg.
Yeah, Greensburg kind of took over late.
Yes,
but,
they did late in the game, but they'll have one of their girls back and we'll have one of ours back. Miley's back today, and they got Gazelle back for Batesville. So both, and I think, unfortunately for Batesville, they lost one of their players to ACL.
Oh.
So she's out for the year, but so it'd be interesting to see Miley back and see how they
play.
And
it's great to see her back.
Yes,
I mean,
exactly.
It's been, wow.
Yeah,
I can't even remember what game it was.
Was it South Dearborn?
I think you're right.
Could've been.
South Dearborn. So that's been a while.
That's the night I wasn't here. Yeah, I was sick. That was not a good night. But
that was glad to see her back.
And glad to see Claire able to play today, too.
Yeah, we were a little nervous after the game on Tuesday, yeah. Claire rolled her ankle, and tough kid, did treatment on it and did everything she was supposed to do. Now she's got it taped in a brace, and she's going to play tonight. So it would be the first time in a while since the Pirates have had their full complement of players available.
Yeah, hopefully they'll continue that, no more injuries or nothing. So, because we got sectional coming up, a week from this, one more week of regular season, then it's sectional. Wow.
Yeah, next week will be the final week.
And tomorrow night's the big drawing.
Yep.
Is that at 5, Nub?
5 o'clock, yep.
5 o'clock. So we'll know. See, do they start 1A and work their way up? So it'll be a little bit for Greensburg. So hopefully.
Now, is that on the IHSAA site?
Yeah, I believe so, yep.
It'd be interesting to see what we get and what night we're playing. And we get to go down to Lawrenceburg. We'll away.
Well, it was nice to see the Pirates come out and wearing their Fight Like Gabby T-shirts.
Yes.
Gabby Strong, Gabby Miller. We know you're out there listening to us. We miss you, but we look forward to seeing you here down the road from us.
Yes.
Hopefully soon.
Hopefully get back in time for
it'd be nice for senior night if she at
senior
least
night, or
that would be awesome.
Sectional time, or and that'd be awesome for her.
And also want to give a shout out to Coach Gina Weiland's parents, Phil and Joanne Smith, not able to be here today. Joanne had some medical stuff done yesterday, so they're not able to be here, but they're tuned in. And it should be a good afternoon.
Yeah, it should be. Like I said, Pirates trying to win the conference. Basically, if they win today, more than likely we'll win it to Batesville. If not, Batesville.
If they win today, it's outright because everybody's already got 2 losses.
Okay, that's right. Yep. Franklin County has 2.
Connorsville beat them.
Oh, wow.
Well, I had Batesville down as 5-1 conference.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Batesville's only lost 1. Yeah.
Okay, well then we need this
Franklin
one.
County's only lost 1 too, I believe.
No, they've lost. Jason said they lost 2.
Okay, so they lost.
Surprisingly, they got beat by Connorsville the next night after we played them.
Wow, okay. So it's win today and you're conference champs.
Yep.
First of many things they hope to accomplish this year.
Yep, and then have to finish things off next week. Tuesday will be at New Pal. It will be audio only because they have their thing through IHSAA, so they do not allow streaming video.
No. We found that out pretty quick.
Yeah, but they've been
very,
good. very nice this year. Matter of fact, they actually made contact with Gary Bailey, and they gave me some information. They're going to give me some more scouting information on Monday.
Okay, cool.
Then after that game, we'll be back here for senior night, and the Pirates will face off against the Tigers of Lawrenceburg.
Yes.
So again, this afternoon we have Batesville and Greensburg. Always a fun time.
Yes, it is. It should be an entertaining game. I mean,
Yeah.
Batesville, they're up and down. You never know what team they're going to bring out. And they played well the other night. I did llisten to. They got off to like 14-2 lead. Then they came back. Then Rushville came back and actually tied it once. Then Batesville pulled away in the fourth quarter. I fell asleep before it was over, though.
Yeah, and they've got some height, too.
Yes, this is one team matches up with Greensburg. Yeah. They got Peters and Lydia Haskamp match up well with Adams and West. So, and they gave us fits first time for.
Yeah, they did.
Kind of put them away later in the game, but can't let them hang around here. So.
Well, I know the Pirates want to come out and start strong. They were not happy with the way things ended up against Warren Central. Had that one. Pretty much a.
Up 10 at one time.
10 and a half, and then that started that second quarter or second half.
They've kind of, I think, give credit to Warren Central. They sped it up, though.
Defensive intensity picked up for them.
They really picked up, but, I mean, Pirates left some points on the board. They struggled from the foul line, I thought, pretty much, and they killed them, but hopefully bounce back today. Luckily, it wasn't a conference game, so, I mean.
Yeah.
And Warren Central's probably one of the quickest teams we'll play all year, and they play that indie ball. They're physical, and they're wasn't real big, but they was very physical, which that's good. You know, you'll get that come tournament time and beyond if you make it. Games get more physical as you go.
Yep.
So the Pirates about ready to hear. Tom's going to sing today. Nope. Nobby, you want to sing? I don't either. Who is singing? Anybody?
Yeah, right in front of you, Maddie Gould.
Oh, Maddie. She gets the honors again. More power to her, right?
That's
I appreciate her doing it. I got Katrina make her do it.
Oh, she'd like that.
Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes here on Tree Country 1330 WTRE.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
And we're back at Greensburg High School. Afternoon basketball. Girls basketball with Greensburg hosting Batesville. This is an EIAC game.
Big game.
Yeah.
Both teams, actually.
A lot riding on this.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll start the lineup for the Bulldogs of Batesville. Number 5, Kathman. And number 20, Magdalene Haskamp. Number 23, Gazelle. Number 40, Peters. And number 44, Lydia Haskamp for the Bulldogs. And for the Pirates, number 10, Harmon. 22, Powers. 24, Wilkinson. 42, West. And 44, Adams for the Pirates. So Miley back in the lineup for the Pirates.
Yep.
Anxious to see how she comes out, you know. But she was been on fire before she got hurt.
Yeah.
She was shooting well. Of course, always playing good defense or quickness. So this will be key for Greensburg.
I was watching her shoot Thursday night, and then again here during warm-ups, and yeah, she's making those nets sizzle. She's been shooting well, so hopefully what she was doing before she got injured, she'll just pick right on up from there.
Exactly.
And it has to be a relief for Coach Simpson, not just because you're getting one of your best players back, but because the depth and getting into foul trouble, you have that extra body.
Yeah, and then you put the press on a little bit more now with 7 girls basically, so that'll help out. I look for Greensburg to press pretty early and often.
Yeah. Decent turnout this afternoon.
Not bad for a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
So we're ready to go here Saturday afternoon. Pirates trying to win the conference outright here. And the Bulldogs trying to tie the Pirates, I guess. So it'll be West jumping against probably Peters for Batesville. We'll see. And Pirates in their home uniform, white uniform, Batesville in road blue, white numbers. So it'll be West against Peters. West's got a couple inches on her. Tip control by the Pirates. And Harmon has it. She'll bring it across. We're underway here. Right side to Wilkinson. Miley, 18-footers up, no good. Off of Batesville, should stay Greensburg basketball, and it will. So,
and our first quarter sponsor, H&R Block.
So Pirates will trigger it in front of Batesville's bench. Powers will do the honors. No score. We played 10 seconds. Wilkinson has it. Up top, right side to Harmon. Harmon, one dribble to Powers. Behind the arc, Powers down the right lane. Scoops it up. Gets blocked by Peters. And it's off of Pirates, so it'll be Batesville basketball. So Peters showing her height here. Inbounding is Gazelle in the backcourt to, who was that? Kathman. Back to Gazelle, back to Kathman. Kathman, just a freshman, she brings across timeline. She's double teamed, and it's off Greensburg. Will stay Batesville basketball. That's the worst spot to stop.
Yep.
And so many teams do that right in front. So Gazelle will trigger it in for Batesville. No score, 7:32 left opening quarter. And Kathman.
We hope they do that the whole game.
Exactly. Left side to Gazelle. Gazelle with it. Girls up top. Can't get a shot off. Will find underneath the Peters. Turns against Adams. Throws it up and cannot get it. And it's off of Batesville. It'll be Pirate basketball. So kind of wild shot there by Peters.
Yeah.
So no score. We played almost a minute here. Powers in the backcourt. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Harmon has it in the backcourt. She's looking to bring it across with it, and she does. She's fouled there by Gazelle, her first team first. 7:09 left here in the opening quarter. No score.
Fouls on number 23.
Powers will trigger it in for the Pirates.
Teams first.
Gets in the backcourt to Harmon. Harmon will look to bring it across for the Pirates. And she's yet to get it across. Now she hands off Wilkinson, right side. Wilkinson brings it to the left side. Keeps the dribble going. Turns to right side. Will find Powers right wing behind the arc. Gets it up to Harmon down the lane. takes it in, and no foul, and Peters comes up with it for the Bulldogs. She's fouled by West. Silly foul by West.
Yep.
Her first, team first. Man, you don't need to reach on that. 6:47 left here in the opening quarter. Still no score here. Batesville will have the basketball. Gazelle will trigger it in to Kathman. She'll bring it across for the Bulldogs. Kathman with the basketball. Left side. Hands off to Madeline Haskamp. Madeline gets knocked away by Powers. Madeline saves it in the hands of Peters. Peters brings across right side for the Bulldogs. Picked up by West. Drives to the top of the key. Resets there. We'll try to find Kathman. She does, and Kathman almost loses, gets it back. Drives left side with it. Good defense by Harmon. She gets a screen down the right lane. Can't do nothing with it. They'll look for Gazelle. She has a good defense by the Pirates. Gazelle drives left side down the lane, scoops it up. She is fouled on the floor by Wilkinson. Picks up her first. That's second team foul on the Pirates here. 6:11 left here in the first quarter. Still no score here. Gazelle will trigger it in underneath their basket. Both teams playing good defense here, though. Gazelle will get it up top to Madeline Haskamp. Madeline hands off to Peters, right elbow. Gets the right side to Gazelle. Drives right baseline, takes it up, and cannot get it. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, misses another layup. This time Wilkinson comes up with for the Pirates. Neither team yet to score. She's on the run. Right side to Powers for a layup up, and it will not fall. Harmon fights for it. We're going to have a jump ball. It'll be Pirate basketball. Neither team can hit here. 5:50 left here, opening quarter. Still no score.
Batesville ball.
Or Batesville ball, sorry. Yeah, I was looking the wrong way. That's why you're knobby. Keeps you in mind here. It's been a long day. I've been up since 4, so Kathman has in the backcourt to Gazelle. Gazelle hands off to Peters. Peters with the basketball, dribbles back to Gazelle. Yet they bring it across, and Harmon picks up a foul. Yep, so that's the third team foul already on Greensburg here. It's 5:39 left here in the first quarter. Gazelle gets it into Kathman. She'll walk it across to timeline. Still no score. 5.5 left here, opening quarter. Left side with it is Gazelle. Gets a screen, pulls up from 3, and no shot. We got an offensive foul on Peters, so that's their second team foul. Her first, team second. So Powers will trigger it in. Pirates have to go full length of court, and they're pressuring here. Harmon has in the backcourt. Harmon gets back to Powers. Powers, one dribble, or keeps the dribble going. Looking to get across. She does. She breaks the defense right side to Wilkinson. Over right corner to Adams. 3 balls up. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Gazelle for the Bulldogs. Still no score. 5:14 left here, opening quarter. She'll bring it across for the Bulldogs. Left side. Picked up by Wilkinson. Miley all over. Gazelle keeps the dribble going. Out towards the volleyball line. Now she dribbles to the top of the key. Well, look underneath. And we got an offensive foul on Peters. That's 2 on her. Thought I'll bring Sainer in for the first time. So back-to-back offensive fouls on Peters.
Didn't this happen to her when the game at Batesville? It seemed like she got a couple fouls early.
These referees are calling them close.
Yeah, they are.
Powers gets into Harmon in the backcourt. Still no score. 4:55 left here, opening quarter. Powers has in the backcourt. She's double teamed. Will kick it to West. West gonna go right side, puts it up and count it. And put her on the line. Chance for old-fashioned three-point play. First time today, Tom.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throw.
And with 4:47 in the first quarter, Pirates score their first 2 points. Leah can make it 3 if she can hit this one.
You stating 2 on Peters. I think it's 2 on Haskamp.
Oh, Haskamp. Okay. Okay, I got the wrong one, didn't I?
Make sure they didn't have a number change.
And West does hit it and makes it 3-0. So I was looking at the wrong number. And Gazelle has it. She's fouled by Wilkinson, who picks up her second foul. So
that was calling a little too close.
They're calling very close. McQueen will check in for the Pirates with 4:44 left here, opening quarter. Pirates up 3-0. So both teams with 4 fouls, and we still got over half quarter left. Kathman will walk it across the timeline for the Bulldogs, looking for their first 2 points of the game. Drives left side. McQueen all over. Hands off to Madeline Haskamp. She drives down the lane. She's fouled by
my goodness.
Powers, and that's going to put them in the bonus here. Wow. This is by far the quickest I've seen a team getting this. And next one on Batesville put the Pirates in the bonus. So this could be a long first quarter. So Madeline Haskamp, first of 2's up, and it's good. And they're on the board and makes it 3-1 Pirates. no flow to this game. They're calling foul after foul.
Yeah.
So Madeline Haskamp will have one more. She can make it point number 2 for Bulldogs. High arch. She hits it. It's 3-2 Pirates. Adams in the backcourt to Powers. Powers with the dribble. Gets back to Adams. Adams to Harmon. Left side, Harmon will bring it across the timeline for the Pirates. She's on the run. Kicks it to Powers. Right wing. Right through her legs. Turnover Pirates. Back to the Bulldogs. A little sloppy here, both teams. Gazelle will trigger it in. Gets it in Kathman. Kathman in the backcourt. Back to Gazelle. Gazelle back to Kathman. Yet they bring it across. Finds Peters. Peters will try to get across. She does. Harmon all over. She's double teamed.
Quit reach.
And it's loose, and it's off the Greensburg State Batesville basketball. Yeah, don't want to reach. You get a foul here.
Leah's going to pick her second.
Yes, she is. So 4:07 left here in the opening quarter. It's 3-2 Greensburg over Batesville. Gazelle will look to get it in for the Bulldogs. Gets in to Sainer. Sainer dribbles to the top. Now spin move down the lane. Kicks it right corner. Madeline Haskamp gets it over to Gazelle. Up to Peters. Peters with it. Picked up by West. Will reset for the Bulldogs. Looking for a screen. Spin move. Can't do nothing with it. Will try to find somebody. Finds Gazelle. She drives left baseline. Takes it up. Can't get it. Rebound is to Harmon. Harmon's on the run for the Pirates. Brings across the timeline. Pirates up 3-2. Powers 3-ball right side's up. Off the mark. No good. West with the rebound. Back to Peters underneath. Powers with the layup.
Nice.
Pirates up 5-2. And Pirates call timeout here. 3:26 left here in the opening quarter. It's Greensburg 5, Batesville 2.
It's 30-second timeout. Again, want to thank our first quarter sponsor, H&R Block. And a big shout out to Pirate fans out there, Gabby Miller and Phil and Joanne Smith. Wish you all could be here with us today.
Yeah, slow start for both teams, really. I mean,
yeah,
a lot of fouls here. Pirates already 5-team fouls, Batesville 4. So.
I don't think I've seen a game this year called this close.
This is by far the first game we've seen foul anybody in the bonus first quarter. But still, a little less than half the quarter left, but still. I guess they're wanting to call it close early, then maybe.
Yeah.
Seems Chase didn't pull a hammy, did he? He was out there running. Inbounding the backcourt. Gazelle gets into Kathman. Kathman gets to Peters. Peters looking to bring across. Nope, gets back to Gazelle. Back to Peters. Still haven't got across. Now she does. She'll drive left side all the way. Can't get a shot off. To Madeline, up to Gazelle. Underneath the Sainer. She traveled, I thought. Puts it up. Cannot get it. Rebound Peters. She'll kick it up top. Gazelle for 3. It's good. And we're tied up at 5 here. 3 minutes left here in the opening quarter. Powers in the backcourt. Will get it back to Adams. Adams to Harmon. Harmon will bring it across timeline right side with it. Hands out to Powers down the lane. Kicks it left side to McQueen. McQueen right side to Harmon. Harmon down the lane. Takes it in. Left hand gets fouled by Gazelle, I believe. If that's her, it'll be 2 on her, I believe. That's
couple Big Sky Steakhouse free throws coming up for the Pirates.
So Gazelle picks up her second. So both teams in the bonus here. So Mary will have 2 chances trying to put the Pirates back in the lead. It's tied up at 5. First one's up, no good. In the lineup, Wiedemann in for the first time for Batesville. So Larison checks in for the first time for the Pirates here, replacing Adams. So Gazelle has 2, Wilkinson has 2 for Greensburg. So Mary Sequin's up. She misses both of them. We're still tied at 5. Peters with the rebound for the Bulldogs. She'll bring it across the timeline. Picked up by Harmon. Peters with the dribble. Gets to Wiedemann. Wiedemann just checked in. Wiedemann dribbles to the left side. We'll hand off to Madeline Haskamp. Madeline down the line. Kicks to Sainer. Right side. Up top to Peters. Peters drives down the left side. Off-balance shot. Will not fall. Rebound Larison. And she'll look to bring it across for the Pirates. Still tied up at 5. 2:15 left. Larison takes it left side. Kicks to Harmon. Fakes the 3. Kicks it out to Larison. Drives baseline. The floater's up, and it's good.
Man, she's so good at that.
She is. Pirates up 7-5. Made that look easy. Gets it over to Wiedemann. Wiedemann with it. Gets it to Peters. And Harmon does pick up a foul. Yep. So I'd put Peters at the line for 2 shots. Mary picks up her second.
Yep.
Fouls are racking up for both teams here.
Her second.
So Harmon with 2 and Wilkinson with 2. Peters will shoot 2 times for the Bulldogs. Pirates up 7-5, 1:57 left opening quarter. Make it 7-6. Peters hits the first. Miley back in, so you got to be careful with 2 fouls, you know.
Yep.
So one more for Peters. She can tie it back up here. Peters second one's up, and it's off, no good. Rebound is off of Greensburg. It'll stay Batesville basketball. The Bulldogs looking to take the lead here. They trail 7-6. No inbounds underneath the basket. Kathman will get it right side to Peters. Picked up by West. Hands it up. Knocked away by Powers. Intended was for Madeline Haskamp. Good defense by Powers. Madeline will throw it in here right in front of the Pirates bench. And gets it into Sainer. Sainer right side. Dribbles to the top. Will try to find Madeline. She does. Haskamp reverses to the left side now. Hands off Kathman. Kathman out there. Left side. Hands off to Madeline. She drives underneath. Puts it up and scores. Batesville takes an 8-7 lead. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Wilkinson gets it out to Larison on the run. Up top to West. Down the lane. Gets fouled there by Peters. She'll shoot 2, Tom.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
So Peters out of control there. Ran right into West. So her first. So 1:26 left here in the opening quarters. Batesville 8, Greensburg 7. West can change that here, and she does to make it 8-8. So Pirates looking to retake the lead here. More fouls and points, basically. Yeah. Second one's up. It's good. It's 9-8. Pirates up 1. Peters gets in the backcourt to Kathman. Now pressure by the Pirates. Back to Peters. Peters back to Kathman. Kathman gets it over to Madeline. Haskamp. Madeline. Right side. Up top. Peters down the left side. Spin move. Can't get a shot off, though. Kicks it out to Wiedemann. Wiedemann up top. Kathman. Kathman will dribble out by the half-court line. Gets to Sainer right side with 60 seconds left here. Opening quarter, Pirates up 9-8. Sainer fakes the 3. Peters has it. Inside to Sainer. Sainer guarded by Larison. Turns. Takes it up. Blocked by Larison. And they come up with it. Kathman comes up the left side underneath the mat on Haskamp. Throws it up. No good. Lee Brown. Larison for the Pirates. With 40 seconds left. Pirates up 9-8. West has it left side. West kicks it up to Larison. Larison hands off to Wilkinson. Miley to Powers down the lane. She can't do nothing with it. Gets shipped away and stone away. Peters comes up with it. She's on run for the Bulldogs. Right side. They may go for one here. Kathman wanted to shoot that long 3, but Kathman will set it up with 20 seconds left. Pirates up 9-8 here over the Bulldogs. Peters has it. Right side to Wiedemann. Wiedemann back to Kathman. Kathman with the basketball. Dribbles to the left. Hands off to Sainer left side with 7 seconds. Sainer up top. Back pick and roll, and it's off Batesville to be Pirate basketball with 2.2 seconds left. Pirates up 9-8 and they'll have the basketball. I thought it was tip 2. Coach Taylor thought it was off Greensburg. It probably was. Powers gets it into Wilkinson. Wilkinson's going to not get a shot off, and that's it. We played 1 here at Greensburg High School. Greensburg 9, Batesville 8.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
And we're back at Greensburg High School. Want to thank our first quarter sponsor, H&R Block. It's time for the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Not exactly a scoring explosion in the first quarter, but the Pirates do lead the Bulldogs of Batesville 9-8.
Yeah, definitely a low-scoring game, but a lot of fouls for both teams, so referees calling them close. So you're going to have to adjust to the officials, you know.
Yeah.
You got to be smart. Can't reach in, and Leah almost got a second foul reaching in. You got to
in that trap. They want to reach, but just get your hands
up. Exactly. So it'll be Pirate basketball. Start the second quarter up by 1, 9-8. Bulldogs playing well, though, defensively
they are.
also. McQueen will get to Wilkerson. She'll bring it across for the Pirates, hanging on to a 1-point lead. Right side to McQueen, behind the arc, up top to Larison. Larison underneath to West, and it's knocked away, stolen away by Gazelle. Gazelle will be fouled by West. That's 2 on West.
Yep.
West was moving. Uh-oh, no,
down.
Gazelle back down. And she just got back, too. Not good. So Gazelle's down for the Bulldogs. And Wiedemann, they already lost one girl earlier in the seasons. So Gazelle not looking good here for the Bulldogs. And like I said, she was out first time against Greensburg. So
we'll take a break.
Yep.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
All right, we are back again, 7:47 in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Greensburg 9, Batesville 8.
That's not good for Batesville there.
Yeah.
And Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs, looking to retake the lead here. She brings cross time on left side to Wiedemann, left to Madeline Haskin, underneath to Kathman. Kicks it over to Sainer, and it's off for Greensburg. It'll stay Batesville Bulldogs basketball. I believe they have 3 freshmen out there, don't they, not?
Yeah, they do.
Because they had a really good junior high team last year, so a lot of these girls had to step up here. Sainer will trigger it in for the Bulldogs. Will get it in to Peters. Peters with the dribble up top. Hands off to Kathman. Kathman with the basketball picked up by McQueen. Pirates up 9-8, 7:20 left here, first half. Kathman left side, kicks that. And she travels, looking for Wiedemann, but she shuffled her feet, so it's back to the Pirates. I'd say credit both defenses, or both teams playing well. Powers will get into Wilkerson for the Pirates. Milo brings across the timeline, down the lane, throws it up and cannot get it. Rebound, Sainer for the Bulldogs. Out to Peters, 1-on-2. Peters, spin move, kicks it up. Sainer for 3, wide open, and drains it. Bulldogs up 11-8, 7 minutes left here in opening half. Peters in the backcourt will get it to Larison. Larison will bring it across to McQueen. McQueen back to Powers. She traveled with it. Turnover Pirates. Pirates look rattled here today.
Yeah, they do.
And Bulldogs will trigger it in the backcourt. Wiedemann will do the honors. Gets it into Peters. Or to Kathman. Kathman to Madeline Haskamp. Back to Peters, left side. Up top to Wiedemann. Wiedemann with it, hanging on to the basketball. Right side of Sainer. Over to Kathman, underneath Wiedemann, left corner. 3 ball by Madeline. Haskamp's up. Too hard. Rebound. And we got a foul on
Larison.
Larison gets called for the hook. I didn't see much action.
Wow.
So 6:30 left here to open half. It's 11-9. Batesville. Koontz in for the first time. Also, Lydia Haskamp with 2 fouls comes in for the Bulldogs. Not Peters, right?
Yeah.
Lydia. Wow, I didn't see much action there.
No.
Sainer will trigger it in for the Bulldogs. Gets into the Peters. Peters to Kathman. Kathman right side with it. Will back it out for the Bulldogs. Keeps the dribble going. Gets over Sainer. He just hit a 3 last time. Dribbles to the top right side. Cut off by Larison. Gets to Peters. Peters to Kathman. Left side with the basketball behind the volleyball line. Picked up by Powers. 6:08 left here, opening half. 11-9, Batesville over Greensburg. Kathman, right corner to Peters. Peters gets the screen. Drives down the lane. Or Lydia Haskamp, sorry. Lydia to Wiedemann. Back to Peters. Peters up to Lydia. Lydia gets travels with it. Yep, turnover for the Bulldogs. Back to the Pirates. 5:50 left here. Still 11-9. Pirates trail the Bulldogs of Batesville. Second quarter. Not a pretty sloppy game. Wilkerson will bring it across for the Pirates. drives down the lane, floater up in, cannot get it. Rebound loose off of Batesville State Pirate basketball. Coots checked in for the first time. I don't know if I ever mentioned her. So Pirates will retain possession underneath their basket. Trailing by 2, 11-9. 5:40 left here, first half. Powers gets the left side to Larson. Back to Powers. Drives baseline. Floats it up. Cannot get it. She'll be shooting 2, though.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
And Wiedemann with the foul for Batesville. That's the first team foul in Batesville here. Pirates have 2 in the second quarter. So Powers has 2 chances for the Pirates. She can tie it if she can hit both of these. First one's up. It is good. Makes it 11-10 Bulldogs. One more for Allie. She can tie it up here. So Allie's second one. In the air, it is in and out, no good. Rebound is to Peters. Out to the Kathman right side. Bulldogs up 1, 5.5 left here, opening half. Underneath, Lydia Haskamp puts it up and scores. And it is 13-10. Batesville up by 3. Larson bringing it across for the Pirates. Down the lane, takes it up and scores to make it 13-12. Bulldogs. Wiedemann gets it in the Peters. Peters will hand it to Kathman. She'll bring it across for the Bulldogs. Up by 1 with 5:05 left here, second quarter. Kathman out towards the half-court line, right side to Wiedemann. Wiedemann gets a screen, drives down the lanes, loses the basketball. Adams comes up for the Pirates, gets to Larson. Larson with it, right side to Powers. Powers spin move, throws it up, misses it everything, and it's going to be a jump ball. No, Powers comes up with it, no jump ball. And it gets to Larson over the left side to Wilkinson. Molly down the lane. We got a foul on Bulldogs. And Wiedemann picks up her second. And Madeline Haskamp back in for the Bulldogs. Emma McQueen back in for the Pirates, replacing. So we got, luckily, timeout. Pirates have 6 girls in there. So
yeah, like who'd you go in for?
4:38 left here in the opening half. It's Batesville 13, Greensburg 12.
Full timeout. We'll take a break.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
4:38 remaining in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter. Batesville holds a 13-12 lead over the Greensburg Pirates.
Looks like Giselle's back. Maybe she can play. I don't know for Batesville, but
I couldn't tell if she was going for her ankle or her knee, what it was.
I couldn't tell either. Maybe her ankle. But Amanda Mango take care of her. She does a good job.
Oh, yeah.
So not a very kind of sloppy game for both teams. But good defense by both teams, too. I mean, give them credit for playing hard, but both teams in some foul trouble here. The Pirates trail by 1. They'll have the basketball underneath their basket. Powers will do the honors here. So Allie will get it into Larson. Turns. Nice move. Puts it up. Left-handed and scored. What a take by Larson. Pirates retake the lead 14-13. Kathman has it for the Bulldogs. Trailing by 1. 4:25 left, second quarter. Kathman out left side with the dribble. Looking for a screen now. Drives down the lane. Puts it up and she scores. She's fouled. She has a chance for a three-point play. And the Bulldogs retake the lead 15-14. With 4:18 left here in the opening half.
That's on McQueen.
Yep. Tell you what, Bulldogs are going to be a threat next year. They only lose one senior also, so 3 freshmen out there for Batesville. So Kathman will try to finish the old-fashioned three-point play for the Bulldogs. And she does to make it 16-14 Bulldogs. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Powers in the backcourt. Will bring it across the timeline. Looking tired, retake the lead with the 3. Hands off to Adams. Takes the 3 up top to Larson. Larson left side to McQueen, left wing. Dribbles to the top, hands over to Powers. Powers spin move down the right lane. Scoops it up, cannot get it. Rebound Kathman. Oh, Powers got away with the foul. Kathman will bring it across for Bulldogs up by 2. 3:50 left here, second quarter. Up top to Peters. Peters up to Sainer. Sainer with the basketball, gets it back to Kathman. Picked up by Powers, up to Peters again. Pitch and catch. They're playing. Peters drives left side, kicks it out to Madeline Haskamp. Over to Kathman. Kathman left side behind the volleyball line. Now Peters has it. Picked up by Larison to Sainer. Sainer, one dribble, will try to find somebody. Gets it over to Peters. Peters up to Kathman. 3:20 left here. Pirates trail 16-14 to Batesville. Kathman right side to Lydia Haskamp. Lydia with it, lobs it into Peters, turns, shot up the glass and in for two. 18-14 Bulldogs, 3:05 left here, second quarter. Powers will walk it across for the Pirates. Need a bucket here, trailing by 4. Powers gets over to McQueen, left side with it. Emma up top to Larison. Larison dribbles to the left, inside to Adams, turns. And wow, they call foul.
Ooh, wow.
Oh my goodness gracious. How do you call a foul on that?
That's her third.
Yeah, Lydia picks up her third. That was not a foul. She didn't even do nothing.
No.
Wow, if they're going to call that, it's going to be a long. Everybody's going to foul out. 2:50 left here in the first half. It's 18-14 Batesville. Adams fakes the three, gets to Larison. Back to Powers, left wing, behind the arc. Up top to McQueen, right side to Kuntz. Kuntz hands out to Powers. To McLean, to Larison. Larison down the lane, takes it left-handed and scores. Make it 18-16 Bulldogs. Kathman gets it in. Peters back to Kathman. She'll walk it across for the Bulldogs, hanging on to a 2-point lead with 2:22 left. Second quarter. Kathman left elbow with it. Keeps the dribble going. Throws a wild shot off the glass. No good. Adams with the rebound for the Pirates. Outlet to Powers, right side. Pulls up from 14 feet and drains it. We're tied up at 18. Good shot there. Sainer will trigger it in for Batesville to Kathman. All back to square one here with 2 minutes left here. Opening half, 18 apiece. Kathman brings it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. And she'll dribble right side. Madeline Haskamp. Madeline will drive down the lane. She's fouled by Powers.
That'll be her second.
So that's the 14th foul on Pirates. So Bulldogs will trigger it in right in front of Greensburg's bench here with 1:49 left here, opening half. Still tied up at 18. Madeline will get it in. To that was Walter who checked in. I didn't see her check in. Madeline has it. She'll give it over to, try to get it to Kathman. Now she does. Kathman with it. And she gets called for an offensive foul. So back to the Pirates here. A lot of fouls, so both teams with 4 fouls here in the second quarter. McLean will trigger it in for the Pirates. Tied up at 18, 1:35 left here, second quarter. Powers in the backcourt, picked up by Kathman, brings across timeline, left side to Larison. Gets the McLean left wing, behind the arc. McLean dribbles the top, up to Kuntz. To Powers, right side. Powers down the left side, kicks it out to Kuntz. Emma gets it over to Larison, down the lane, splits, throws it up, in 2 more. Wow. Larison makes it 20-18 Pirates. 1:10 left here.
I don't think I've mentioned yet today that I'm the president of her fan club.
Kathman will walk it across for the Bulldogs. She's made a difference since she came in. Gets to Peters. Peters, right side to Sainer, up top. Sainer picked up by Kuntz. Gets it over to Kathman, left side with it. Kathman will get to Peters at the top of the key, right side with it. Kicks it over to the Walter. Walter, one dribble. Will get it to Sainer with 40 seconds left. Pirates lead 20-18. Sainer down the right side. She's fouled. She'll be shooting 2. McQueen will pick up her second or third. I don't even know. I can't keep track anymore. At least 2 on her.
Emma second.
Okay.
McQueen, her second, team's fifth.
So with 38.3 seconds left. Batesville will shoot 2. Sainer at the line here. Pirates up 2. Sainer puts the first ones up. Good. Down to 1, 20-19. We got a good game on our hands, guys, I believe. Yep. Batesville's not going anywhere. Sainer will have one more. She can tie it here. Second one's up. It's good, and we're tied up at 20. Powers will get it into Larison in the backcourt. Claire back will give it back to Powers with 32 seconds left here. Tied up at 20. to Larison up top, left side of McQueen, over to Adams, left corner. Kicks it up to Powers, behind the volleyball line with 25 seconds to Adams. Adams, good quick defense by Batesville. They're aggressive. Powers gets it right side to McQueen. In the Larison, turns, floats it up, 2 more for Larison. Pirates retake the lead, 22-20, 10 seconds left here.
That's a freshman.
I know. Kathman with it left side with 6 seconds. Gets to Peters with 4. 3 ball right side's up, air ball. Powers with it with 2. She's going to shoot half-court shot. The buzzer.
Get in there.
Off the mark, no good. So we're halftime here at Greensburg High School. The Pirates 22, the Bulldogs 20.
Thanks to Decatur County Memorial Hospital for sponsoring the second quarter. We'll be back in just a few minutes with Stones Farm Service halftime report, Tree Country 1330, WTRE.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Byrite Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Byrite Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Byrite Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back at Greensburg High School. It's time for the Stones Farm Service halftime report. Whew, man, this has been a nail biter.
Yeah.
Pirates lead Batesville 22-20. If Pirates win, they'll clinch the conference. Of course, they're going to want to win next Thursday as well at Lawrenceburg and finish up conference undefeated. We have Randy Shepmer, Trey Shepmer, Mike Nobby, and Tom Fleming here. And we have some first half statistics.
Here we go here. Halftime score again. Pirates leading the Batesville Bulldogs 22-20 at the half. Scoring for Batesville here in the first half. They are led in scoring by Claire Sainer with 5 points. She is followed behind by Maddie Haskamp with 4 points. A trio of girls with 3 points. We have Kaylin Kathman, Sophie Gassell, and Allison Peters with 3 apiece. And rounding out the scoring for Batesville here in the first half, Lydia Haskamp with 2 points for the total of 20. Shooting for Batesville, they are 4 of 13 from the 2-point range, 2 for 4 from behind the arc. They are 6 of 7 from the free throw line, and they have committed 7 turnovers here in the first half. For the Pirates, they are led in scoring by Claire Larison with 12 points. We have Allie Powers and Leah West with 5 points apiece, and that rounds out the scoring for the Pirates with 22 points. Shooting for the Pirates, they are 9 of 17 from the 2-point range, 0 of 3 from behind the arc. They are 4 of 7 from the free throw line, and they have committed 4 turnovers here in the first half. Back to you.
Wow.
Yeah, just can't get going here.
No.
Batesville's a good matchup for Greensburg.
They
they're
are.
A tough they match height-wise, and they got some guards that's really good too. So it's going to be a tough one here. And,
it's going to be a tough one when you only have 3 players score in the first half for the Pirates.
Exactly. Foul trouble really.
Yeah.
And plus, Batesville's got a couple girls. Poor Lydia Haskamp took some cheap fouls, I believe, especially that last one. She just stood there. But
and Emma Coutens came in for the Pirates and did a good job defensively. She did. Held her own.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird looking down at the Greensburg bench there from second half of the second quarter and seeing Mary Harmon, Miley Wilkerson, and Leah West all on the bench.
Yeah.
So,
Larson is the savior for first half for Greensburg, 12 points and a lot of rebounds. So, luckily she's playing today. It'd be kind of rough if she wasn't playing. But
for sure.
Got some adjustments to make here in the second half, but still up 2. I mean, just Batesville. Like I said, Batesville's a tough matchup.
Yeah. We'll give a shout out to our number 1 Pirates fan, Gabby Miller, and also Coach Gina Weiland's parents who weren't able to be here today, Phil and Joanne Smith. Joanne had a medical procedure yesterday, so that's why they couldn't be here, but they are listening and watching. We have like a ESPN crew. We have 3 people on commentary, 2 statisticians, a cameraman. We are moving up in the world.
Yes, we are.
We might have our own segment.
That's right.
Is there a time slot available for us?
We can make one.
With some of the stuff they put on ESPN.
McAfee show lasts quite a long time. We could take a half-hour slot. Give him a break.
They might put us on at like 4 in the morning where nobody watches.
Oh no! I normally wake up
Tom,
in the middle
Tom's
and turn my TV on.
There you go. What about 2:30 in the morning then?
Yeah, I'm about 2 o'clock and about 4:30.
Yeah.
Again, thanks to Stone's Farm Service, our halftime sponsor.
Yeah,
I would like to be a fly on the wall in that Greensburg locker room right now.
Exactly.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's take a break. We'll be back.
The Wrap Up the Year sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Right now, the crew at Acres have great deals, incentives, and blowout pricing on all new 2023 vehicles. New 2023 Ram trucks save up to $15,000 off MSRP. And pre-owned vehicles are red tag sale price to move to make room for the new 2024 models. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for the Wrap Up the Year sales event at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We're back at Greensburg High School. Stone's Farm Service halftime report. 3 minutes, give or take a little bit.
Yeah.
We're about 2:40 now before we start the third quarter. Greensburg holding on to a 22-20 lead. I am not surprised the Pirates aren't out of the locker room yet.
You won't see them come out.
I doubt if they even getting shots up.
I'm sure they won't. But Batesville's got to be happy.
Yeah.
They played pretty well.
Well, and the Pirates, they have got to find a way to get Carly some shots.
Yeah. Yeah, she's only had one shot, I believe.
Yeah.
And Miley trying to force it. I mean,
yeah.
She's trying to get back in flow, but she'll get into it here. Hopefully the shots will fall, but Leah got to get into it too. So they got some adjustments to make here.
Fortunately, nobody picked up their third foul.
No. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, let's hope I didn't jinx them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not talking.
Yeah.
There you go.
Disregard what I said.
Yeah, don't listen, Tom.
Here come the Pirates.
Yeah, about a minute 40 like usual. We'll see hopefully a different second half for Greensburg. They didn't play bad. It just couldn't get in rhythm because a lot of refs were calling on close calls, and it's hard to get in a game when but it worked both ways.
Yeah, you have to be a little tentative on defense when you don't know the slightest thing they're going to call.
Yeah.
And it's been both ways.
Yeah,
it hasn't been just things against the Pirates.
It's both teams, so they got to adjust. And so Batesville will have the basketball, I believe, to start third quarter up by 2.
Yep.
Or trailing by 2. And starters. I heard him say starters. So.
Again, thanks to Stone's Farm Service, our halftime sponsor. Our third quarter sponsor this evening, Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash.
Yes.
Next week, Tuesday night, we're going to New Pal. That game will be audio only. And then the Pirates will wrap up the regular season next Thursday right here against the Tigers of Lawrenceburg.
Yep. Then we'll be heading to Lawrenceburg. Sectional time.
Yeah.
Our greatest place to broadcast, guys, isn't it?
Yes.
It's kind of one of those things that, man, I hope we get the bye.
Yes. Definitely.
It'd be nice for the Pirates to get a little bit of extra rest before. It seemed like Batesville, the pressure that they were putting on defense, the Pirates aren't used to seeing a lot of that.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll adjust here in the second half. All right. Pirates up 22-20, ready for third quarter action here.
Yeah, I mean, height-wise, they're pretty even, but I think Greensburg has more foot speed than Batesville does.
Yep. All right. Looks like Batesville will have it. They get it to Kathman. We're underway third quarter, and Gazelle back out, which is good for Batesville. Gazelle has it right side. Will keep the dribble going up top. Gets it over Sainer, who starts the second half here for Batesville. The only senior on the team. Sainer gets it up top to Peters. Peters will get it to Kathman. Picked up by Harmon. Up to Gazelle. Back picked up by Wilkinson. Back to Peters behind the volleyball. And left side to Sainer. Sainer left wing with it. Give it back to Peters. Peters up top to Gazelle. Batesville, no hurry. They're taking their time. Kathman has it. Half court line. Dribbles twice. Gets to Peters. 7:15 left here in third quarter. 22-20 Pirates over Batesville. Batesville definitely no hurry. Peters hanging on to it. Gets Madeline Haskamp. Madeline dribbles to the top, reverses to the right side. Will get it stolen away by Wilkinson. She's going to go one-on-one, puts it up, can't get it, gets blocked there. And Powers tries to steal it, but they come up. Peters has it for the Bulldogs. Drives down the lanes, jump stop, puts it up and scores. And we're tied up at 22. 6:48 left here in the third. Wilkinson will look to bring it across. Gets to Harmon. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Murray yet to get it across. Gets to West. Right side underneath the Powers. Puts it up left-handed scores. Somehow that pass got in there.
Yeah.
Pirates retake the lead 24-22. 6.5 left here third quarter. Kathman bringing it across for the Bulldogs. Kathman with the basketball. Picked up by Harmon. Dribbles down the left side. Gets it over to Madeline Haskamp. Madeline dribbles to the top. Will find Peters right side with it behind the volleyball line. They're playing way up high here towards the half-court line. Gets it left side to Madeline Haskamp. Picked up by Powers to Gazelle. Gazelle right side with it. Right wing underneath the Peters. Knocked away, stolen away. Wilkinson's on the run for the Pirates. 2-on-1. Takes it past Powers. Powers gets it, and we're going off of Greensburg. Nobody hit it. So it goes back to the Bulldogs with 5:53 left here in the third. Pirates up 24-22 over the Bulldogs. Gazelle will trigger it in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Kathman will walk it across for Batesville. Definitely controlling the pace is the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Kathman has it. Right side to Gazelle. Right wing behind the arc. Gazelle gets a screen to the middle. Turns. Takes it up and scores. Tied up at 24. Wilkinson has it in the backcourt for the Pirates. Gets to West. West brings across. Right side to Adams. Had an open three. Didn't take up to Wilkinson for three. It's off the mark. No good. Rebound is to Harmon, and she's fouled. What a rebound by Harmon. I didn't even see her underneath. And who are they going to call it on?
She was in there among the trees.
She was 20. Madeline Haskamp with the foul. So it's only her first. So 5:22 left here in the third. We're tied up at 24. Powers will look to get in underneath the basket. Will get it under the West. Puts it up and count it. Put her on the line. Chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Tom, what is that?
Big Sky Steakhouse free throw.
Madeline just picked up her second foul. Back-to-back fouls by Haskamp. So Pirates up 26-24. Larison man for the Pirates replacing Wilkinson here.
They called that on Gazelle.
Oh, Gazelle.
That's her third.
Gazelle wasn't in there. Wow.
Yes.
West hits the free throws. 27. Was she in
Yeah,
there?
she's on the floor right now.
Okay. I mean, was she on? I thought it was.
It should have been on Maddie.
Yeah, Catherine will have it for Batesville. That was yeah, she wasn't in any action.
No.
Over the Gazelle left side. Madeline with it back to Gazelle. Gazelle gets a screen right side. Can't get nothing done. Sainer has. Drives baseline right side. Kicks underneath to Madeline Haskell. Misses the bunny. West over the back. No foul. Wow. That should have been a foul.
Got away with one there.
Yeah, West definitely got away with the foul, so it stays Bulldog basketball. Wow. Interesting. Gazelle will trigger it in for the Bulldogs. Pirates up 27-24. 4:57 left here, third quarter. Gazelle gets in to Madeline. Turns. Off-bound shot. She's fouled by Powers. She'll shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. 54.
That's number 2 for Allie.
Third.
Oh, third.
Third. So Allie with 3 fouls here. Madeline will shoot 2 times for the Bulldogs.
This girl has such an interesting way that she shoots her free throws. She starts with 1 foot behind her and then steps in as she shoots.
Yep, she hit the first, makes it 27-25 Pirates. But Madeline can change that to a 1-point deficit for the Bulldogs. Madeline's high arc air ball, so it goes to the Pirates. Missed everything there. So Pirates
coupled in there tonight.
Yes, we did. Pirates up 27-25. Wiedemann back in for Batesville, replacing Gazelle, who kind of got robbed on that foul. She wasn't even close to the ball. Larson will trigger in the backcourt for the Pirates. Gets the Powers back to Larson. Loses the basketball. Gets it back. Gets to Harmon. Harmon will look to bring it across. She gets knocked away, but gets it back. Kicks the right side to Powers. Powers will dribble. Keep the dribble going. Left side to McLean. Over to Larson. Left wing behind the arc. Pirates up 27-25. 4:35 left. Third quarter. West takes it in. She'll be shooting 2.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
I believe Peters is going to call for the foul. We'll see for sure. Yep. Leah will shoot 2 times for the Pirates. Hanging on to the 27-25 lead. It's her second. So Leah will shoot 2. Pirates up 2. And remains 2. She hits the front end, falls off. So 1 more for Leah. She put the Pirates up by 3 here. Second one's up. This one's good. Pirates up 28-25. 4:33 left here in the third quarter. Peters gets in the Kathman. Kathman will walk it across the timeline for the Bulldogs. Drawn by 3. Kathman will hand off to Madeline down the lane. Madeline puts it up and cannot get it. Larson with the rebound for the Pirates. She'll bring it across. She's going to go coast to coast. Puts it up and scores. She made that look easy.
Yep. Yes, she did.
30-25 Pirates. 4:10 left here in the third quarter. Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Kathman picked up by Harmon. Left side to Wiedemann. Wiedemann picked up by McLean. Gets the screen, right side, can't do nothing with it. Well, fine. Peters up top, right side, behind the arc. She'll dribble to the top, reset for Batesville. Gets over to Madeline. Wiedemann has it left wing, back to Madeline. Knocked away. Madeline will pick it up and
over and back.
So back to the Pirates. And Lydia Haskamp back in for the Bulldogs. With 3:42 left here in the third, Pirates up 30-25 over Batesville.
Be nice to get a little run here.
Yeah, this I believe the big sleep of the game for the Pirates, isn't it? 5 points. Get in the backcourt to Harmon. Harmon will look to bring it across, picked up by Kathman. Drives left side with it, hands off to McQueen. McQueen up top to Larson, left side to Harmon. Powers, right side to McQueen. Trying to find West underneath. Can't find her now. She throws it in. Knocked away by Peters, and then it's off of West. Ooh. Wow, they call a foul on Peters. I didn't think she touched her, really.
Wow.
It's her third.
Wow. 3:25 left in the third. Pirates up 30-20. I didn't see any contact there.
No.
West will trigger it in underneath her basket. Gets the right side to Powers. Powers with the dribble. Gets the Larson right wing. Up top to Harmon, left side of McLean, over to Powers. Powers drives left baseline. Kicks it out to West. West with it. Drives down the lane, puts it up, and wow. She's fouled. She'll be shooting 2.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws coming up.
That Lydia picked up her 4th. Nope, called on. Yep, Peters.
Her 4th.
So her 4th. So man. So West will shoot 2 times for the Pirates.
And we got 3:10 left in this quarter. Pirates will be shooting the rest of the way, be shooting 2 free throws.
Batesville's getting some rough calls on them here.
Yeah.
West hits the first, makes it 31-25. I mean, they're just holding their ground. I thought that was should not have been a foul.
Straight up. Hands must have came down right at the end.
I thought Leah kind of shoved off a little bit, yeah.
So Leah can hit the second one, and she does. Pirates up 7, 32-25, 3:10 left in the third. Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Trailing by 7. Kathman up top with the dribble. Picked up by Harmon. And we got a timeout, Batesville. 3 minutes left here in the third. Pirates up 32-25 over Batesville.
It's full timeout. We'll be right back.
2 seconds to go. The shot's up on the rim, and it's.
Don't wait till the end of the game and the final buzzer to take your shot for a newer vehicle at Buy-Right Auto. Great game-winning vehicles and deals with Buy-Right Auto's experienced team. Win the game with a vehicle from Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's used car superstore, 920 North Michigan Avenue, or call 812-662-9922 today.
And we're back. Exactly 3 minutes left here in the Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash third quarter. Greensburg extending their lead. They are up 32-25 over the Batesville Bulldogs. Whew.
Yeah, tough one. Making some distance here now in the third quarter here.
It's kind of the way it seems like it went when they played the first time.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, third quarter and fourth they kind of pulled away, but
yeah, because Batesville trying to be deliberate. You don't want to get into a track meet against the Pirates.
Yep. Gazelle will trigger it in right in front of their bench here. Pirates up 32-25, 3 minutes, third quarter. Back court to Kathman to bring the cross for the Bulldogs. We'll get to Gazelle left side over to Wiedemann. Back to Gazelle up top. Can't get a shot off. Gets over to Madeline. Haskamp. Madeline to Gazelle. Left side to Wiedemann. And the left elbow to Madeline, or Lydia Haskamp lobs it in to Gazelle. Puts it up. She'll be shooting too.
That looked like all ball.
I didn't even see it. I was blocked. So, was it Larson they're calling on?
No, I think it's on Powers.
Powers, okay. I couldn't even see.
Ball.
So Gazelle will shoot 2 from Batesville.
That's Allie's fourth.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even see. I was blocked by the ref. And she misses the first. Wilkinson back in for the Pirates, replacing Powers. So Gazelle can cut it down to 6 if she can hit the second free throw. She missed the first. The Pirates up 32-25, 2:38 left third quarter. Gazelle's second one's up. It is off the rim, no good. Rebound West. She's on the run for the Pirates. She's going to go right side to Wilkinson. 3-ball right side's up and off the mark, no good. Rebound McQueen, though, gets to Harmon. Harmon down the lane, 5-footer up, will not fall. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, and scores. What a take by Harmon.
Yep.
Pirates up 34-25, 9-point lead, 2:15 left here in the third. Kathman with it for the Bulldogs. So Pirates starting to hit now. Gets it over right side to Gazelle. Gazelle drives baseline. Takes it up, blocked by Larson. She gets called for the foul. I guess got her with the body.
Foul number 32, Claire
Push.
Jefferson.
I like how they call push and they didn't touch her.
That's her second.
So Gazelle shoot 2. First one's up. It is good. Makes it 34-26 Pirates. Both teams getting some rough calls on them.
Yeah.
Fouls-wise. I mean, got to let them play it a little bit, I think. Gazelle will shoot one more for Batesville. Second one's up. It is also good. 34-27 Pirates up 7. 2 minutes left here in the third. Wilkinson brings across left side to Larson behind the arc. Larson keeps the dribble going to Harmon left side. She's double team. Harmon gets knocked away, but it's off for Greensburg. Be Bulldog basketball. So Pirates with the turnover. Gazelle will trigger it in for the Bulldogs. Gets in the Kathman. Kathman will walk it across. Down by 7 is the Bulldogs. They have the basketball. Kathman, right side. The Gazelle, right wing behind the arc. Gazelle gets a screen up top for 3. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Harmon for the Pirates. Good block out there by the Pirates. Harmon down the lane, left side to West. 3-ball left wings up. It's good.
There's the first Dorflinger Insurance three-pointer of the night.
10-point lead for the Pirates. 37-27, 125 left here in the third. Kathman will bring it out for Bulldogs going to have to start picking up her tempo.
Yeah.
Here in the Gazelle has it left side with it. Drives on Larison, takes it in, pulls up from 5 feet, no good. Rebound Wilkerson. She's on the run for the Pirates. Miley gonna go right side to West. Can it be 2 in a row for West? It's off the mark, no good. And Wilkerson with the rebound. She'll bring it back out to Larison up top with 60 seconds left here. Pirates up 37-27 over the Bulldogs. Harmon has it left side to McQueen, left wing. McQueen with the dribble, will backdoor to Wilkerson. Puts it up, blocked there by Gazelle though. It'll stay Pirate basketball with 52.3 seconds left here. Pirates up 37-27. Adams will come in for West for the Pirates. Wilkerson will trigger it in underneath the basket. Sainer back in for the Bulldogs. Replacing Lydia Haskamp. Miley will trigger it in. Right side to Adams. Adams will hand off to Wilkerson. Fakes the 3. Now she'll shoot the right side 3.
Nope.
Misses everything. Sainer with the rebound. Gets it to Wiedemann. Wiedemann will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Trailing by 10 to the Pirates. Wiedemann up towards the half-court line. Hands off to Madeline. Gets it up to Kathman. Kathman will dribble to the right side. Keeps the dribble going now. Gets it over to Gazelle. To Wiedemann. Wiedemann behind the volleyball line with 20 seconds left. And the Gazelle at top. Back to Wiedemann. Wiedemann left side to Gazelle with 14 seconds. Picked up by Larison, drives. Spin move. Gets it stolen away by McQueen, and she gets stripped away. Comes up to Larison with 6. Gonna have to go. Larison kicks it underneath to Wilkerson, puts it up. No, but she'll shoot 2 shots.
2 Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
She got hammered by, who was that? I didn't even see. 30 blue. Sainer with the foul, her second. So Milo will be shooting 2 for the Pirates here with 1.9 seconds left in the third. Pirates up by 10, 37-27. So Miley can get in the score column, I believe. Has she scored yet?
No.
I didn't think she did. So Miley's first one's up. It is good. The Pirates. It looked good.
Wait for the final bounce.
Pirates up 38-27. Looked good, then it almost came out. She'll shoot one more. Second one's up. It is nothing but nylon. Pirates up 39-27, 1.9 second. Kathman will throw it up. Nah, not even close. So we play 3 here at Greensburg High School. The Pirates 39, the Bulldogs 27.
And we will be back with the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter, thanks to our third quarter sponsor, Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
And we're back for the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Pirates outscored Batesville by 10 that quarter.
Yep, 17-7.
Went from a 2-point halftime lead to a 12-point lead as we start the fourth quarter.
Yep.
You know, one of the things I always enjoy so much about this team is you see, Mary and Emma, they're down low between all the trees and still manage to find ways to get rebounds when they're
definitely
huge height difference.
Yes, Mary made a heck of a couple of rebounds, and Emma got one big one there too. So Pirates will have it start the fourth quarter up by 12 here, biggest lead of the game. McLean will trigger it in to Wilkerson in the backcourt. Miley will bring it across. Pirates up 12. Miley left side to Harmon, left wing. Harmon with the dribble, keeps the dribble going. Will find Wilkerson, and it's stolen away by Peters. She's on the run for the Bulldogs. Left side with it. Gets it to Lydia Haskamp down the lane. Kathman, right corner. Madeline Haskamp for 3, short. With the rebound, Kathman puts it up, misses everything. Adams with the rebound for the Pirates with 7:30 left here in the ball game. Pirates up by 12, 39-27. Harmon with it. Left side with it, hands off to Adams. Long 3, it's off the mark, no good. Ball's loose, McQueen's there, and we got a timeout. Greensburg, Emma, of course, is going to be there. What a hustle by McQueen. And she's still battling that ankle injury, so what an effort there by the Pirates.
Yeah.
So Pirates with the basketball with 7:18 left in the fourth, up 39-27. And wow.
Thanks. Wow. Yeah.
Good hustle there.
Yeah. But let's see, we're in the Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. 39-27 Greensburg. Was it 15-5 in the third quarter? Is that, did I get that right?
What's that? Points-wise?
Points-wise?
17-7.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, JV actions today. Pirates did fall to Batesville 29-27. That was a good one.
Yeah, it was. JV has been playing a lot better recently.
Yeah, Pirates will have it underneath their basket up 12 here. So Harmon will do the honors of triggering it in. She will get it underneath the Wilson, puts it up, over miss, but she'll be shooting two.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
Picks up the foul. Late call, but the right call. So Wilson will be back at the line for the Pirates. She can put two more on the board for the Pirates here. Miley's first of two is up. It is good. Point 40 for the Greensburg, up 40-27. With 7:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Larison will check in if Miley hits this shot. Free throw, and she does not. West goes over the back, no call. Out to the Bulldogs. I guess they don't call over the back anymore, they said.
No.
Not really. They told me that. Gazelle will trigger in the backcourt for the Bulldogs. Pirates up 40-27. 7:10 left here in the fourth. Gazelle in the backcourt. Pressure by the Pirates. Gazelle gets to Peters. Peters has to get across. Gazelle, it's going to be close to 10. Get it over to Kathman. Right side, Kathman gets it underneath. And Lydia puts it up. No good. Misses everything off. And Larison with the rebound. She's on the run for the Pirates. Right side to Wilkinson. Miley drives baseline. Floater, or shots up. No good. Short. Peters on the run for Batesville. 1 on 3. She's going to go coast to nope, she does not. And it's thrown away by Larison, though. Larison on the run for the Pirates. Left side to Harmon. Harmon drives down the lane and jump ball, I believe. Yep, and it'll go Batesville. That was a good call there.
Yep.
Batesville basketball with 6:37 left here in the fourth. Pirates up 40-27, back to Batesville. Gazelle with it. Gets in the Kathman. Back to Gazelle. Gazelle, one dribble to Kathman. Back to Gazelle with 6.5 left. Peters has it left side. Will dribble once, gets it up top to Gazelle. Gazelle gets it underneath and put up and no by Lydia Haskamp, but she'll be fouled by McLean. She'll be shooting two for the Bulldogs with 6:21 left here in the fourth. Pirates up 40-27 over the Bulldogs.
Number 44, Lydia Haskamp.
So Lydia will shoot two times. First one's up. It is good. Makes it 40-28. Pirates. One more for Lydia. She can cut it down to 11 here. Shots in the air, and it's no good. Rebound to Larison. Good block out there by Larison. She comes up and she hands off. Wow. Got away with the carry or travel or something. Baseline, Harmon blocked there by Madeline. Peters comes up with it. She's on the run for the Bulldogs. Behind the back dribble. Pulls up from 5. Blocked by Larison, but there's Lydia Haskamp. She scores. She's fouled. And it is 40-30. Pirates up. And who they call that?
Harmon.
Harmon, okay.
Third.
All right. So it makes it 40-30 Pirates. Lydia will try to finish old-fashioned three-point play for the Bulldogs. Sainer will check in for the Bulldogs. Powers back in with 4 fouls for the Pirates. So both teams in foul trouble. So Lydia will try to make it .31 from Batesville. And she does. 40-31, Pirates up. 6:02 left here in the fourth. Powers in the backcourt to Wilson. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Powers with it. Back to Wilkinson. Back to Powers. You have to get it across. Now McQueen drives. She's going to take it up and misses everything. There's Larison blocked there by Gazelle. It'll stay Pirate basketball. Gazelle out of nowhere came and blocked it. The Pirates will retain the basketball up by 9 here, 40-31. 5:49 left in the ball game. Powers will get it underneath the West, turns, hooks, puts it up, and she's fouled. Wow.
She did a good job positioning herself to get that entry pass.
Makes it 42-31. Pirates. She's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. So West will try to
Big
finish it.
Gals free throws.
Yeah. That was a big shot there by West, and she can finish it, and she does not. It remains 42-31. Pirates. Gazelle brings across the timeline, left side with it. Up top with it, left side to Sainer for three. She's hit one earlier. Now she hits the second one. 42-34. Pirates up 5.5 left here in the fourth. Looks in the backcourt to Powers. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Back to Wilkson. Gets to West. West over to Larison. Larison right side. Puts it up. Overshot everything. And there's McQueen once again. This time it'll be Pirate basketball. That's twice Emma saved the possession on. So Harmon will check back in for the Pirates. So 5:21 left here in the fourth. We got a timeout. Batesville. Pirates up 42-34 over the Bulldogs of Batesville.
Okay, here we go. My one time every game. H&R Block, Decatur County Memorial Hospital, Stones Farm Service, Kennelly and Daughters Car Wash, Napoleon State Bank, Big Sky Steakhouse, Dorflinger Insurance, Best Excavating, Acre Automotive Group, Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, Byrite Auto, Decatur County Recycling, Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, Walters Tire, J.C. Bank, Hamilton and Tebby Law Office, Morning Breeze Retirement and Healthcare Facility, Tree City Needful Things welcoming new vendors, Rush Hubler Ford, Levenstein's Abbey Carpet, Fleetwood Chevrolet, and Fry's A&W.
Good job, Thomas.
Thank you.
I couldn't do that. Pirates will have it underneath the basket up by 8, 42-34, 5:21 left in the fourth. McQueen with another save for the Pirates. Powers gets it to Wilkerson. 3-ball left wings up off the mark, no good. Rebound. Harmon takes it right out. So looked like she got fouled, no call, and they come up with it. And Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs, trailing by 8. Kathman gets right side to Sainer, who's just hit a 3 last possession. Got to stay on her. Fakes the 3. We'll get it up to Kathman. 3-ball, it's partially blocked. Yeah. And save Sainer, but there's Powers with it. She gets stripped away, but Harmon comes up for the Pirates. She'll bring it across for the Pirates, left side to Larison. 3-ball left wings up and
there's a Dorflinger Insurance three-pointer.
45-34 Pirates up 11, 4:40. She can do it all.
Yep.
And Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Picked up by Harmon, left side to Gazelle. Picked up by Wilkerson. Gazelle drives baseline on Wilkerson. Turns. Off-balance shot. Cannot get it. Wilkerson with the rebound for the Pirates. Good defense by Miley. She held her own. She'll bring it across right side to Larison. Larison left side to Powers. Powers with the dribble. Hands off to Wilkerson. Miley will give that to Larison. Larison run dribble right side to Harmon. Right to Wilkerson. Right side. Baseline. 8-footers up. Good. 47-34. Pirates up 13 with 4 minutes left during the ball game. Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Right side with the dribble. Picked up by Harmon. Will find Gazelle underneath for a wide open layup. Scores. 47-36 Pirates. Miley in the backcourt to Powers. Pressure by the Bulldogs. Powers will get it back to Wilkerson. Miley gets to West. West left side with it. Right on the lane. Underneath to Larison. Nice pass. Puts up, scores. Timeout Greensburg. 3:33 left here in the fourth. Pirates up 49-36 over the Bulldogs. Nice pass from Leah to Larison. So Larison can do it all, Tom.
Yes,
hit
she can.
The threes, underneath blocks.
And the scariest part, if you're not a fan of Greensburg, she is a freshman doing this stuff.
Yeah.
She has not even scratched the surface yet of what she's going to be.
So good possession there. West with a nice pass.
Yeah.
So Pirates.
And I know, I sound like I'm the president of her fan club, but when she does things that she does out there on the court.
She don't play like a freshman.
No.
Only one game maybe she looked like a freshman out there, but other than that.
Was that the first game in Plainfield? Was that the one?
Could have been. I can't remember. We've done quite a few
many games.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track where we're at.
Got to score South Decatur girls this afternoon. South Decatur 50, Trinity Lutheran 45.
Good win for South Decatur. First year they beat them in a while.
Yeah.
Trinity's down. They lost a lot of their studs from last few years.
You know, I've watched several games of South's girls. I really think
they can win that sectional.
Yeah, I think all 3 of our local girls teams can win their sectional.
It'd be neat, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
All right, Batesville had the basketball, trailing to the Pirates by 13 points, 49-36.
It'd make WTRE have to do some real adjusting based on when all the games would be played.
Kathman will walk it across for the Bulldogs. They need a bucket and quick here. Left side to Gazelle, left wing behind the arc. Gets it over to Peters, back to Gazelle. Up top for three. It's off the mark, no good. Powers with the rebound. She's on the run for the Pirates. Brings across the timeline. All the way, left side to Wilson. Fakes the three, and she gets called for travel. Yep. So turnover, Pirates back to the Bulldogs. She'll work her way back in. You can tell she's a little tired when you haven't played in a while. So 3:10 left in the fourth. Pirates up 49-36. Bulldogs with the basketball. Kathman brings across for the Bulldogs. Right side to Gazelle. Gazelle drives baseline against West. Reverse layup blocked by West, and wow. She's called for a foul, but did she get body? So it's 2 for Gazelle. So Gazelle will shoot 2 for the Bulldogs. I thought that
I'm
was
not
all
going to
ball.
say anything.
I'm not either. It's been both ways. Gazelle's first one's up. It's good. Makes it 49-37. Pirates. 2:57 left in the fourth quarter. Gazelle will have one more. Their second one's up. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, jump ball, I believe. Yep, and it'll stay Bulldog basketball. Maddie Haskamp back in for the Bulldogs, placing Sainer. Gazelle triggered in for the Bulldogs. Trailing by 12 points. Gets up top to Peters. Peters picked up by Larison, right side, now left side. Kicks it out to Gazelle for three. Left side's up. It's no good. Rebound West for the Pirates. Off the power. She's on the run. Brings across the timeline. Kicks it right side to Wilson. Fakes the three. Pulls up to Powers for three. It is missed everything. Overshot. And it's off Batesville to be Pirate basketball. With 2:34 left here in the ballgame. Pirates up 49-37 over Batesville. Powers will lob it into West. And off her hands, out of bounds to the Bulldogs. Turnover, Pirates. Adams will check back in for the Pirates.
Number 44.
Placing Powers.
Checks in for the
Gazelle will trigger in backcourt for the Bulldogs. Pressure will be taken off by the Pirates. She'll get in to Kathman. Kathman will walk it across. Down by 12, you might want to hustle.
Yeah.
Down 12. Gets left side to Peters. Left corner to Madeline Haskamp. Back to Peters. Right side with it. Peters pulls up, can't get a shot off. Lydia Haskamp for three off the right side, the backboard, and we got a foul on Gazelle. That's the third team foul on Batesville. Pirates will take it out of bounds with 2:10 left here in the ballgame. 49-37 Pirates looking like they're going to be undefeated in the conference so far.
Yep.
That was Gazelle's fourth foul.
Looking to move to 16-4 on the season.
Harmon will walk it across for the Pirates. No hurry, you're up 12. Gets to Wilkerson, right side to Larison. Cross court. Harmon to Adams, left wing with it. Carly, one dribble, will get underneath the West for a layup. Puts up left hand, scores. 51-37 Pirates. 1:50 left here in the ball game. Gazelle will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Picked up by Wilkerson. Keeps the dribble going now. Left side to Kathman. Kathman left wing behind the arc. Drives baseline. Can't get a shot off. Will now pull up from three, and she drains it to make it 51-40 Pirates. 90 seconds left here in the ballgame. Wilkerson gets knocked away, and it's going to be off of Greensburg. It'll be Batesville basketball. I couldn't tell. I was waiting on the. So 1:26 left here in the fourth. Pirates up by 11, though, 51-40. Batesville not giving up, though. Nope. Give them credit. They will not go away. Kathman will trigger it in underneath the basket. We'll get it right side to Peters. Peters, one dribble up to Gazelle. Gazelle with it. Right side to Kathman, who just hit a three last time. Underneath, throws it right to West. West on the run for the Pirates. Takes it in, pulls up, and she'll be shooting two.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
So with 1:13 left here in the ball game, that's 5 on Gazelle, I believe. Pirates up 51-40.
Yep.
So Pirates will remain undefeated in the conference here, but they got one game left here.
Number 30 is Claire Sainer.
Thursday night against the Tigers of Lawrenceburg. Sainer back in.
Emma McQueen.
McQueen back in for the Pirates here.
And to think these two teams could face off again.
Yep. And West hits the first. 52-40 Pirates. It's be on a neutral court, too.
Yes.
One more for Leah. Anxious to see the drawings tomorrow. Leah's second one's up. It's short. Rebound, and Adams over the back. That's the 14th foul in Greensburg, so both teams with 4 fouls. So Batesville will have to trigger it in with triple ones left in the ballgame. Pirates up 52-40 over Batesville. Peters gets in the Kathman. Kathman will bring it across for the Bulldogs. Dribbles to the left, gets a screen, drives down the lane, kicks it out right corner. Sainer for 3, misses everything. Rebound though is Peters. Peters one-on-one, kicks it up to Sainer. He'll drive again. She takes it up strong and she scores.
Oh, come on.
And they call that on Wilkinson?
Yes.
Yeah. So the basket's good, and Sainer will have a chance for 3-point play, and it's 52-42 with 52.3 seconds left here in the ballgame.
You have got to be kidding me.
I couldn't see what was going on. Sainer will try to finish the 3-point play here. Shots up. It is good. It's 52-43. Pirates. Harmon back in, replacing McLean for Greensburg. Larison will triggered in the backcourt. Pressure by the Bulldogs. And Larison will try to get in. She does to Wilkinson. Back to Larison. Larison look to bring across. Gets to Harmon left side. Harmon will get fouled. She'll be shooting 2.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
45.2 seconds left here.
Number 5.
Pirates up by 9.
Kathman, her third, team's fifth.
It's 45 seconds. May take a while, may not. I don't know. So Mary will shoot 2 times for the Pirates. First one's up. It is good. Pirates back up 10, 53-43. One more for Harmon. She can put them back up by 11. McLean will check in if Mary hits this one. Second one's up. It is good. McLean in for Adams with 45 seconds left in the ballgame. Pirates up by 11, 54-43. Peters will get it in the Kathman. She'll bring it across for the Bulldogs. Across the timeline left side, pulls up from 3. It is off the mark again. Rebound Madeline Haskamp. She'll be fouled late, I guess.
Yeah.
So she'll be shooting
My goodness.
McQueen.
No, they call Wilkinson.
Guess we'll quit guessing.
Miley wasn't there.
Miley was talking
missed
to Coach Simpson. Was like, what in the world?
First one's up. It's good by Madeline. Miley was on the opposite side, so it makes it 54. He's missed a couple on them, too. Gazelle got called for a foul.
Anybody rewatches this game, I believe that last call should have been on McQueen.
Yes, I think so. Madeline, second one's up. Oh, no good. Rebound West with 32 seconds. Pirates up 10. No use to fouling here by Batesville. Behind the back dribble, West. She gets shoved. Intentional foul on Kathman. So Pirates have 2 shots in the ball, up by 10 with 28.2 seconds left.
Yeah, you can't do that.
That's kind of silly foul. Why do that? So West will shoot 2 times, and Pirates will have the basketball back.
Leah West at the line, shooting 2.
I'm not going to excuse it, but she is a freshman.
Yeah, first one's up. It's good. 55-44. Now, if this was pro, I might say it was because of you-know-what betting lines.
Yeah.
Second one's up. It's also good. 56-44. Pirates up 12. Yeah, that's silly foul. I mean, so Pirates will have it right in front of their bench with 28.2 seconds left here. Pirates up 56-44. Larison will lob it in to West. Underneath, knocked away by Sainer. She picks up foul. She'll shoot 2, Tom.
Big Sky Steakhouse free throws.
That was a good foul by Sainer. She had no choice.
Yeah.
So Leah will be right back to the line where she hit 2, last 2.
Leah West at the line, shooting 2.
So McLean will check back in, and Powers will check back in. After Leah's first shot, she's short on the first one. You can tell if it's short on the release. And it remains 56-44 Pirates. 27 seconds left here in the ball. Wilkinson and Adams come off onto the bench here. So West, one more. This one's up. It's good. 57-44 Pirates up 13. Just a matter to find a score. Pirates going to be victorious here. And Kathman down the lane, left-handed shots, no good. Rebound, Alley. She's going to go coast to coast. She'll put it up. She scores. 59-44 Pirates. 10 seconds left here. Catherine will bring across for the Bulldogs with 7. Catherine, right side. Lydia Haskamp for 3, or 2-pointer, and she hits it, makes it 59-46. That's it. Pirates victorious over the Bulldogs, 59-46 here.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with the Best Wrap-Up Show brought to you by Best Excavating. We'll be right back.
If it's tire time, Walters Tire, your Goodyear dealer in Greensburg, has a great deal. Right now, you can get $200 in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. And Walters Tire is part of the Goodyear Service Network and your Michelin Farm Tire dealer as well. Walters Tire at 220 West Main in Greensburg. Phone 812-663-7551.
JC Bank is now open in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street, bringing over a century of community banking to you. JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. They offer top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Whether you need a mortgage or business banking, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
We're back at Greensburg High School. It wasn't pretty, but it's not a beauty contest.
That's right.
It's a basketball game. The Pirates defeat Batesville 59-46.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, like I said, it wasn't pretty, but it's a win.
Yep.
And a lot of stuff to work on.
Yep.
The foul trouble, I mean, officials called it pretty close first half, so you got to adjust. And took some time. But Pirates.
So this should be that they clinched the outright EIAC.
Yes,
we go to
6-0 because Franklin County got beat.
Yeah, everybody else has at least two. So that's the first of their goals that they've accomplished. They still have a whole lot more that they want to do this season, and we want to ride along with them.
That's right. We were hoping to go everywhere, hopefully a long ways, but they're going to have to play some better basketballs.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we could probably see these guys in the sectional.
Those slow starts and I sound like a broken record, but in that second quarter, Claire Larison saved that for the Pirates.
She came in and she definitely saved him. But
she just does not play like a freshman.
No, she don't. Definitely not.
And it was good to see Miley back in there. I don't know how many points she ended up with, but
she'll take her a few games.
Yeah,
You can tell she's not game shape yet, but just having her there helps, Yeah,
that's the good thing with having a couple more games next week, and then get ready and see whether they play on Tuesday or Wednesday, or if they just go to Friday and only have to play 2 games.
Be nice.
Yeah,
I'd rather just play Friday, come around Saturday.
Yeah.
Less trips we have to make to work.
For sure. All right, we have some statistics for you.
All right, again, final score again today. Greensburg over Batesville by a final of 59-46. For the Bulldogs, who dropped to 13-9 on the season now, they were led in scoring by Sophie Cassell. No, she wasn't. Claire Sainer led the Bulldogs in scoring with 11 points. She was followed behind by Sophie Cassell with 10 points. Lydia Haskamp finished with 8 points. Kaylin Kathman and Maddie Haskamp with 6 points apiece. In rounding out the Bulldogs scoring, Allison Peters with 5. Shooting for the Bulldogs, they were 10 of 26 from two-point range, 4 of 14 from behind the arc. They were 14 of 21 from the free throw line, and they finished the game with 13 turnovers. For the victorious Greensburg Pirates, who improve to 16-4 on the season, they put 2 girls in double figures, led by Leah West with 22 points. Claire Larson followed close behind with 19 points. Allie Powers had 9 points. Miley Wilkerson, first game back in weeks, finished with 5 points. And rounding out the Greensburg scoring was Mary Harmon with 4 points for the total of 59. Shooting for the Pirates, they were 18 of 36 from two-point range, 2 of 13 from behind the arc. They were 17 out of 25 from the free throw line, and they finished the game this afternoon with 11 turnovers. Again, final score, Greensburg 59, Batesville 46.
I see Coach Simpson kind of starting to make his way over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to send any of the players over or not.
I know. I don't know if he will.
But 16-4, and they don't have to worry about seeing any of those 4 schools again.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. Yeah.
Just next week, New Pal, and then on Lawrenceburg here for senior night on Thursday. Wow.
Possibly draw them and play them 2 times.
Yeah.
You know, you never just, I guess, find out tomorrow evening.
Yeah, that's kind of the scary thing sometimes when you've played pretty well all year, and then we talk about the records going back to 0-0. When you're a team that's been winning your games, it makes it a little rough.
Yes,
when
it
you're,
does. Here he comes, Coach. I'll let you. We're going to head out. Trey and I, we got plans.
Okay.
So we'll see you Tuesday.
Yeah. What time we're leaving?
What time you get off? Usually around 3:30. 3:30.
Okay.
We'll go that one restaurant. No, I'm going to let you have it. We're going to head out. Supposed to have a couple friends come. Oh, there they are.
Yep.
Oh, there they are. Good job, Coach.
We are going to have a couple players. You can go.
Miley's tired. Good job.
I am tired.
Yeah.
You made me tired. Good job. Good job, Claire.
All right. We got Miley Wilkerson and Claire Larison here. Claire, first of all, thank you for making me look smart. You continue to do that. I greatly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Game was not pretty, but fortunately it's a basketball game and not a beauty contest. But you came in and just really in that second quarter took over, and you injured your ankle the other. By the way, how is your ankle?
It's a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did the injury happen?
Well, I don't even know. I honestly just think I stepped wrong because maybe it was like my shoes don't have enough support, but like I just stepped sideways and it turned real bad.
Yeah. I thought it was kind of one of the player that was guarding you had their shoe down, and then you kind of lined up with it and rolled. But yeah, so I mean, you continue to do really great things for the team. What do you think when you're out there? I mean, my goodness.
Well, I knew like coming in, I saw like we were kind of struggling on the offensive side, so I was just trying to like bring the intensity up and just help my team out and do my role.
And Miley, it's so good to see you back out there on the court. I know you don't like talking on there, but you're going to have to anyway.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about your rehab process as you've gone through that.
So it was not a major injury. That was a good thing. So I basically just had to keep doing PT every week, working and basically getting my quad and my hip stronger, because it's really nothing to do with your ACL. It's kind of the areas around it that you need to strengthen. So that's what I've been doing, and really getting some running in and back in shape to go play with the girls.
Yeah, talk a little bit about the injury, because I was sitting here watching and I knew as soon as you went up for that shot that something wasn't right.
Yeah. So I stretched out my ACL graph, and like not the actual ACL, but like the graph of it. I don't know. It's not going to make sense.
I know what you mean.
And then my meniscus and MCL were sprained, and I had some like damage just all around the whole thing, basically.
Okay. So how do you think that you did this afternoon?
Well, I definitely have some things I need to work on, but
Tell me what those things are.
Probably some intensity. I got some fouls early, so it was hard to pick up the defense on the side, and then just working back into the offense and just getting back used to things.
Yeah, and it's really tough in a game like there was today, where in the first half they were calling everything.
Oh my gosh.
So it was hard to know what was a foul and what wasn't going to be. But you're back out there with the team. 2 more games before sectional, and I know this clinched the conference championship for you all.
Yeah, where's our T-shirts at?
Oh, yeah.
It's not the last conference game.
Yeah, you still got one more conference game. So now it's a matter of going undefeated in the conference. Yeah. But yeah, the trophy's yours. The trophy's yours. But one more to go. Travel to New Pal. And what do you think the team needs to focus on between now and when sectional starts?
I think we need to work on our offense and like running our plays and moving instead of just like standing around. Like we need to cut better and just create space for others to shoot and drive.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think we have everything down. Just getting the little things that we just need to pick up on. I mean, we have everything to do what we want. We just need to put everything together.
You know, and it's always so amazing to me that you all get along so well. You know, of course, you've been playing with them for years, and you came in and you played some AAU ball with who'd you play AAU ball with that's on the team?
I didn't play with any.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Okay.
I knew of them of AAU, but I never played with any of them.
Okay. Well, I'm running out of things to ask you all. I'm glad that you came up here. And like I said, Claire, thank you so much, because you make me look smart. You make me look like I know what I'm talking about. So, you know, great job. And Miley, it is so wonderful to see you back out there.
Thank you.
Because the speed, you play at that speed that is a whole level above everybody else, even recovering from an injury. Where does that come from?
I don't know. Probably like some genetics.
Yeah.
And just like working hard in the gym and running a lot.
It's that Wilkinson speed. Just born with it, I guess. So, well, ladies, thank you so much for coming out and spending a few minutes letting people hear. I know that Gabby is watching. Anybody want to say anything to her?
Hope you feel better.
Best of luck recovering. You can do it.
Yes.
She's a fighter. She's going to be. It just doesn't feel right without her sitting right down there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we miss her, and it was really great that you all came out for warm-ups with the Fight Like Gabby T-shirts on.
I think we're going to continue that too.
Yeah.
Good. That's awesome. All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations on winning the conference, and best of luck these next couple of games. And then on, I know conference was your first goal, but I know there's a whole lot of dreams and aspirations and goals that this team has moving forward. Yeah.
Yes.
It's fun. We really enjoy watching you all play, and just keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Well, thank you.
All right. Miley Wilkinson and Claire Larson.
You got Claire to talk? I mean,
yeah. Well, Coach, first of all, Gabby is watching if you want to say something to her.
hi, Gabby.
There we go. Well, I said something during the game that I said 2 or 3 games ago. It's not a beauty contest. It's a basketball game. So thank goodness that it's not a beauty contest.
Are you sure you didn't have a microphone in our locker room after the game? Because those words literally came out of my mouth. That thank goodness.
It's because we talk so much.
Well, you know each other.
Yeah.
Thank goodness the first half was not a beauty contest because we weren't going to win any of them. That's for darn sure. And it's like I told them at half. I wasn't really upset. There were a couple defensive breakdowns where we gave up things that were a little too easy, but defensively, we only gave up 20 points. It wasn't bad, but my goodness, offensively, one of my favorite adages to use is you just pull the pin out of the grenade and throw it and hope something good happens. That's what our offense looked like so much. It's such a fine line to find. We are blessed to have a lot of kids we can put on the floor who can score it but can also shoot it at a high clip from the perimeter. And you don't want to discourage somebody because shooting is all about confidence. If you have the technique, it's all about confidence. But I thought a few of our threes early in the game, it's different if you've hit 3 or 4 in a row, hey, let that baby fly. But they need to come from the inside out, and we weren't doing that. And then I thought we were doing a decent job of looking to attack into the teeth of the defense, but my description to them was it was like watching elementary basketball because when we did it, we had our head down and had no idea that Batesville was dropping 2 people in help. So you're driving into a triple team. Yeah. And, oh, by the way, that triple team is probably 6 foot, 6'1", 5'10". They're not small back there. Their length is going to create issues. And then by the time we'd see it, that's where the pull the pin out of the grenade and throw it up and hope something good happens came into effect. We would just kind of throw it at the rim and hope that something good happened in the first half. And, I said there was no purpose at all to our movement. There was really no motion to begin with in the first half. But then I thought in the second half we did a much better job of getting out in transition, number one, of getting it side to side. The last 2.5 – there was 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. For the first time, we reversed the basketball twice, and Claire got a wide-open layup. I'm like, hey, this old bald dude on the sideline might know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Get the thing going side to side, shift the defense, and great things are going to happen. Then I thought we really opened up the second half. Well, a couple of times Miley made good reads and back cut, and Allie hit her a couple times. And, you're not going to hit 100% of those shots.
Right.
But are you putting the defense on their heels, or can they just kind of sit back and go, well, they're just going to chuck it from 3 or they're going to drive into us? I thought we did a much better job of keeping them off balance in the second half.
Yeah, I know I sound like a broken record, but in that second quarter, your freshman came in and took over the game.
Well, I might sound like a broken record too, but I'm not going to lie when I say I'm glad she's in pirate blue.
Yeah.
And not Mohawk blue. We'll just say that.
Yes. Yeah. And
the good thing for her, she worked really hard the last few days and there was no guarantee she's going to be able to play even if she did do a bunch of rehab exercises and iced it and did all those things. But she was very diligent in making sure ice, elevate, exercise. Over and I said, here's the formula that's going to at least give you an opportunity. You've got to go in cycles of an hour, ice for 20 minutes, take it out, immediately go through your exercises, which will take 7 to 10 minutes, right back in the ice 20 minutes. And you got to do that diligently ends up being about an hour and 10-minute cycle once you do that. And then take some time off. And then you got to do it again. And you've got to be diligent about doing that. And again, it guarantees nothing, but it's going to help keep that functional mobility. And because, when you sprain an ankle, you've damaged stuff in there. But most of the time in a normal ankle sprain, man, do they hurt. But the danger of playing on them is minimal. It's all about your own pain tolerance. How much are you able to handle? And that's not a toughness question. It's some people can handle more than others and fight their way through it. And I thought today when Claire got out there, if you didn't know she had done that a few nights ago, you would have had no idea. She wasn't favoring it, wasn't gimping around, still was explosive to the rim, getting up and rebounding, things like that. So it was good definitely good to have her back and have that option available to us, we'll say.
For sure. And, of course, getting Miley back in the lineup, that was great to see her back out there. You could tell it was her first game back, but there's just something about that Wilkinson speed. I don't know where they get it from. But.
Well, I think my biggest thing, because everybody knows Miley is wired to score, and holy cow, what an advantage is it to us that she's able to do that. But, like you said, it was her first game back, and there was some rust as far as that goes, just doing it at game speed. But my biggest issue was the other thing, and you know me well enough to know that, and I've told them till I'm blue in the face the last few days, I don't care how many points you score. If I listed 100 things that were important to me, that would be number 101.
Yeah.
I don't care. Are you cutting hard? Are you defending? Are you communicating defensively? Are you boxing out? Are you sprinting in transition? Are you doing all these little things that literally will never show up on a highlight reel? They're never going to show up in stats, but they're the little things that separate you from being pretty darn good to being special.
Yeah, and one of the things I took away from the game today is the officials called a very, very tight game, so it kind of affected.
You mean 43 fouls is a lot?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Baby.
But now they know in a game that's called tight like that they can still come out of it with a win because who knows, depending on how far you go, that you have a game, chances are you're going to run into another game where it's going to be called really tight.
Well, hey, and speaking of that, how about we give a huge shout-out? This is the second time in 2 games that Emma Kuntz has been counted on to come in. And today, she played about 5 minutes in that second quarter and did a tremendous job.
Didn't foul?
Didn't foul. Hey, that's a shock in today's game, isn't it? But it's like I keep trying to explain to those top 7. Do you know why she's successful today? Do your job.
Yeah.
Live by that simple motto. Do your job. And that's all she worried about doing. Coming in, defend, rebound. That's it. If you get a wide open layup, shoot it. Anything else, we're not going to worry about chucking it and doing things like that. Your job is to come in, defend, and rebound, period. And I thought she did that in spades today. She did. Second game in a row, she came in and gave us a tremendous, tremendous lift off the bench. Just filled her role perfectly.
And I'm always amazed with Mary and Emma, how they're down low between all the trees, but they're still able to pull rebounds out of there.
Yeah, they a lot of times they save our bacon down there, And again, it's just little things that you've got to be sure that you're taking care of. Like Emma McQueen, how much do we talk about her and her energy and how important it is to us? But like a few times today, uncharacteristically, Emma McQueen's leaving her feet on the perimeter doing things like that. It's like, no, we have to have you. Be down, be aggressive defensively, and just guard.
Yeah.
Just guard. That's what we need you to do.
Yeah. And, it's always, Leah had over 20 points today.
23.
And it was another one of those that, if you ask somebody, you wouldn't think that she scored 23 points.
Well, and what's impressive is she scored 23 points and sat out, the last 5 minutes of the first half?
Yeah.
Yep, second quarter,
I think.
Yep.
I think, actually, was it Emma Emma Kuntz that I put in for
her? Yeah.
Yep.
Whoever it was, I know that she came out and she was out because I wasn't going to risk her getting that third foul, number one. Not that I don't trust her, but
the way it was being called.
The way, yeah. Because she, honestly, we love to joke with Leah about her fouls and things like that. But she has been better about keeping herself out of situations. It's still not perfect, but she is definitely getting better in that regard. And so, with the way it was being called, I wanted to keep her out of harm's way as much as possible.
Yep. Conference championship, you can mark that off the list of things that you want to get done. I know going undefeated in conference is even better. So Thursday night, you'll have that opportunity. Before we get to that game, which, of course, as I said, will be senior night, talk a little bit about Carly and what she's meant to this team over her career.
Let's see. This is year 26 for me in coaching, I believe. I don't know if I have ever seen a kid's personality change over their 4-year career like Carly's has. And when I say that, I mean that in the most positive way possible. And that's not to say she had a bad personality to start with. The old adage is quiet as a church mouse.
Yeah.
There's that, and then there's what Carly was as a freshman. And some of that is being a freshman, too. I understand that. But now, if you would mic players up on the floor, you're not going to find a kid that communicates more than she does defensively. She's kind of the quarterback, if you will, of the defense, just talking through when screens are coming, being in help on the backside and things of that nature. And then I don't even know how I would describe her relationship with the kids on our team, because it's so neat to see. They all flock to her personality, and she's such a sweet kid and a genuinely nice kid, number one. And then throw on top of that, if she's in rhythm, she is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah.
And also, you look at her evolution as a defender in the low post. We went from her freshman year wondering each game who are we going to be able to put her on, to now it's like their best players at post, Carly will guard him. Put Carly on him. She's going to battle. She's going to stand him up in the post. She's going to make sure she just goes straight up, makes everything hard. And so it's just you see kids evolve as their career goes on, but to see her evolution has been really, really neat.
And, Allie had a lot of foul trouble over the course of the day, but she's picked her game up here in the last, 5 games or so. It just seems like she's kicked it into a different gear.
I think some of it is finally finding that intent to guard. That has to be there. You find out real quickly it takes care of so many things if you quit worrying about scoring. Scoring's going to take – if you guard somebody, guess what? We get stops. When we get stops, we run in transition. When we run in transition, you get wide open threes or you get wide open layups or kick out threes. It's funny how that works.
Yeah.
Things like that. And what I've got to give Allie so much credit for is she is wired to score, but she is leading us in assists this year as a non-point guard, mind you, but she leads our team in assists by quite a decent margin. So that's a testament to her, and her, even though, again, she's wired to score, her willingness to pass up a good look to get a great look for a teammate.
Yeah. You have anything you want to ask, Coach?
I don't have anything, just a nice win, comeback win after a tough loss on Tuesday night. Big conference win, so.
Yep, and who knows, you may have to face this Batesville team again in a week and a half or so.
We'll find out here in about 27 hours. Because, we'll say, probably about 27 hours. About 6:30 tomorrow is when our section will be drawn, so
all right,
about that time.
Coach, anything else that you want to say to all the folks out there? Loud crowd today.
Yeah, lively crowd.
Yes.
Loved it. I thought we had good number of people here, but a crowd that was very into it as well. I love that. I love to feel that energy from people, and I know the kids can feel it because they appreciate them being here and everything. And I was semi-joking at the beginning. Hopefully Gabby's still listening. Keep fighting like crazy. You got so much support here in our program and around Greensburg, but hopefully you feel that energy that we're putting out to you, and look for it, especially on Thursday, that final home game being Carly's senior night, and you're going to see the Fight Like Gabby crew in full effect.
Yeah, and it was so nice to see the girls come out today. You told me that it was going to happen. You weren't sure if it was going to happen today, but when they came out, it's just says a lot about our community that everybody has kind of rounded up and taken a focus on Gabby and what she means to your team, what she means to the boys' team. Just what a great young lady she is, and I can't wait until I can look to my right during a game and she's sitting right down there. So, it may not be this season, but we'll be
but
back
it's
here
gonna
next
be.
Yes, it is going to be, absolutely. Let me ask you one more.
Yeah.
Look, going to New Pal on Tuesday. What can you tell us about them?
I need to get Coach Peters up here. That's her scout.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, that's her. I trust her. That was her scout. So,
Well, let's talk Lawrenceburg then.
I don't know what to tell you about
as you
them.
work to conference championship, clinched it today, but you still have
I
one
don't
more
like to
conference game
share
to
when
go.
it comes to things like that.
Yeah.
So we want that thing outright.
Yeah.
Biggest thing about Lawrenceburg, they've got three starters back from last year. Beyond that, I think they're pretty young. Now, granted, you're not young and inexperienced at this time of year, but kids who haven't been through those, tournament battles and things like that just yet, they're going to be typical Lawrenceburg. They're going to be scrappy. They're going to come out. They're going to be physical with you. It's just a matter of keeping your cool and playing the way that we play. Don't let that get under your skin. Don't do anything silly in retaliation if things get a little sideways, and just come out here and let's sew up that conference outright championship and move into the state tournament.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Thank you so much. Again, congratulations on conference championship. We're looking forward to getting these next 2 games finished up so we can get to the time of year that's really fun.
That's right.
That it's all about. All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thanks, guys.
Coach Jason Simpson with his comments following a 59-46. Is that right?
You're good, Tom.
Hey, all right. See, I took my medication, so I could remember.
That's right.
Well, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Do you have anything you want to say before we go?
Like I said before, it was a nice win coming off that Tuesday tough loss. Look forward to next week's 2 games, and like you said, tournament time, it's here.
Yep. Gabby, we miss you. Keep fighting. We know that you will. We look forward to seeing you back here. And also want to shout out Phil and Joanne Smith, Coach Weiland's parents. Her mom, Joanne, had a procedure done yesterday, so they weren't able to be here, but we know that they've been watching. This has been the Best Wrap-Up Show, brought to you by Best Excavating. For Randy Shetmer, Trey Shetmer, Mike Nobby, I'm Tom Fleming. Thanks, everybody. Follow us Tuesday night from New Pal.